Well, you can't get any more Canadian than some classic fall maple leaves. But here we are in Tremblant, a quaint little European-style village with little shops and cafes. It's just a quaint little village with beautiful hotels nearby, and a gondola takes you through the center of town, through the center of hotels. Well, you could just sit around and have a nice cappuccino, enjoy the views of the hills and the mountains, the slopes. We even thought of you. Here noted that you could fly there if you wanted, but there's beautiful log cabins that you could stay at. But we, after being there for a few days, hit the road and decided we wanted to go check out Parc Omega, a wild animal park, where our first critter we encountered was this little otter. But as you drive around, we picked up some snacks. There was plenty of elk driving around, and they're hungry and they're not afraid to let you know it. This one here coming right up to the car. Taking a look, these are some of the largest animals, very tame, but they have no problem reaching in. Some of them are more imposing than others, but there's other animals around as well. They just walk around the road there as you drive through the park. This one is having some hay, having some trouble with some hay. Some bison in the woods. This guy, he was majestic. Here's some more buffalo. He's in behind us. He's checking out this car, trying to find a snack. But here we also drove through and saw a wolf. There's a deer on the side of the road. Chris is here trying to feed the deer. She noticed this one off of the field seemed to be lame, was limping, having some trouble, so she thought she might try and approach and see if she could feed him. She didn't know what the result would be, but yeah, he absolutely came right up to her. He's like, yeah, I'll have a snack. Oh, this guy, he's the real majestic one. He's over there and he sees us and he decides that car must have some snacks for us. By this time, we're all out, but he came right up to the car. You can see he's looking for his carrots. It's like, what do you mean? You don't have any? So he heads out. He's like, this can't be right. I've got my windows up because this guy's massive. Like he could take me out. He walks around the front of the car, comes over. What about you? He says to Chris. She's like, I don't even think I'm going to lower the window. He's looking at her like, well, you guys are no good. I'm out of here. He takes off. Heading for the next car. Maybe they have snacks. Yeah, and here's some more pics of these wolves that we saw, these white wolves, and notice their feet. Look how large their feet are. That was the thing that struck me the most. They're just huge. Their paws. We rode down and up and crested this hill, and here we see these. Well, I don't know what they are. Longhorn, something or another's. Oh my God, he walks up to the car. I'm like, oh my goodness, what does he want from me? He wants carrots, of course, just like everybody else. He's like, you got any? Saw some of these bad boys too. These guys, yeah, they're behind fences. They're not out in the wild wandering around. But yeah, that was pretty much our trip through Parc Omega up there at Mount Tremblant. There's a view of the mountains, the place we stayed. Just classic, gorgeous, beautiful example of Canadian red maple leaves. Hope you enjoyed it.